I was gonna title this Copped Another Grail, but I've owned these before. So technically, in my mind, not quite a grail, even though it is. But the first thing that I thought when I opened this box up is they really don't make them like this anymore. Hey, what's good guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today we got a really cool package here. Can't catch a W on sneakers anymore or nothing like that. So the best thing to do is to basically look for stuff that nobody else cares about anymore and get them for a good price. That's what I did here. These are from 2006. I did tell a story about these way back when, which I'll maybe allude to later. These guys right here are not brand new. They are used. However, when you're looking for a super old pair of shoes like these guys from 2006, they're most likely not going to be wearable anymore. So getting them used or lightly used is the best option, because if they're brand new, they're going to split on you like ASAP. The glue is going to be dried out. You're going to be screwed. So tip number one when buying old sneakers, make sure they are lightly used. That way the glue was able to heat up and bond from the upper to the midsole with the person that was wearing it, their foot heat. I know that sounds gross, but if you want a pair of shoes that might be wearable later, that's how to do it. All of you guys that like do the rock one, stock one thing, make sure that you rock the one that you're stocking a little bit in the house, whatever, keep them clean, all that stuff, but rock them a little bit so that they bond. That way when you do rock them later, they won't split on you. You're welcome. Now, these guys right here I grabbed from, I don't want to call it like an Instagram friend, but like, is it? And I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but I believe it's Fat Bam. If you wanted to follow him, he is going to be selling some more stuff, so just letting you know. But anyways, I saw these and I was like, dude, can you please make sure those are wearable? He was like, how do I do that? Bro, just press along the midsole, like where the leather meets the midsole, make sure that it's not splitting. He sent me a video doing that. What a great person. And he did that, and I was like, bruh, sold. Actually, can you check the midsole too? And so he did that. Midsole was intact. Sweet, totally sold. I did buy another pair, so I got two. I'm not gonna show the other one right now. Maybe I'll show it later. I don't know. It depends on how many people actually like this video, but these are fantastic, man. They don't make them like this anymore. They really don't. So the first thing is the box price. Guess how much these retailed for in 2006?
$150.
Actually, let me go back. I'm sorry, I just put you in a bad spot. Let me go back to the original release date, okay? Do you know what these originally released for back in 1990?
110.
Very close. It was about like 125. Expensive back then. Then that shoe releases for the first time since 1990 in this box. 2006. How much do you think they retailed for?
$150.
Oh, sorry, she said that already. It's actually $135. Only a $10 increase. Fast forward to today. I believe these were $200.
Well, it can go either way depending on the branding.
I know. It could go $190, it could go $200. I believe these guys were $200. These actually could have been $190 and these could have been $200.
I believe so, because that has Nike Air.
Yes. So they do pay a licensing fee for the Nike Air. I know a lot of people are like, what? That doesn't make sense. Nike owned Jordan brand. Yeah, but they don't want them to use all of their stuff for free. It's a business, dude. Why do you think we didn't see Nike Air on all of this stuff for so long? Because Jordan brand was cheap, man. But yeah, so back in 2006 for $135, not only did you get a retro, and a retro done right. These guys right here, the shape is so good. It's so good. It's damn near like the original. Now the second thing that these guys came with right here, do you even know what this is?
Yes.
I know you do. I'm talking to you guys.
When did they stop putting those in?
I think it was the Aqua 8 was the last one that they did, and whatever year that was, like which was a remastered version. So a lot of people thought that we were getting retro cards again, and I think they were just leftovers from the last time they released the Aqua 8s back in like what, 08? But yeah, these guys, they just don't do this anymore, man. Retro cards are fantastic. Not only does it have promo art from the original time frame that this shoe released, so the Wings poster, this is one of the coolest posters ever, first off. Second off, it originally released when the Jordan 5s released, so it's like synonymous with Jordan fans. Today's sneakerhead doesn't know this because the brand won't tell them. It's not like it's a secret. It's not like this is some kind of like strange thing in your past. This is history. Why don't you tell them the history of the product? But then on the back, they do just that. Little blurb, plus a breakdown of all the other shoes that came before and after up until that point. So when these guys first released in 2006, or re-released in 2006, the Jordan 21 was the shoe of the year. But yeah, these things, they don't cost anything. It's just card stock. Put them in there, man. Now, another thing that these guys come with, besides the shape and the retro card and all of that stuff, is something that a lot of people just don't see. What is that?
Polyurethane.
That is a polyurethane insole, and I make a big deal about this now, but it's because we didn't get them back then. Or we did, but like we stopped getting them at a certain time frame. I don't know when, All I know is that as soon as Ortholite came in the picture, it was much cheaper and it has antimicrobial properties. So it is cool in a way. And it gives you a little bit of stepping comfort. When you put the shoe on, you instantly feel that memory foam feeling, which is great, but it doesn't last. It lasts like what, 5 steps? And you don't do that in the store, especially nowadays, unless they make you walk out with them to try and make sure that you're not gonna resell them. But all they do is clean the bottom and then they resell them anyways. But yes, they do have a polyurethane insole. It came standard. It didn't need a Nike Air stamp on there. It was what it was. This is the way that the shoe was made. That's the way that they recreated it or retroed it or re-released it, however you want to call it. And that's what they should be doing now for $135. $135. The only thing that these are missing is the Nike Air branding. And it's because at this point in time, Jordan Brand was well established as a brand that they were like, we're not trying to do none of that. We don't need to. And they didn't. Nike Air on the back of the shoe was not important in 2006. It's important now, and I don't know why. I do feel that it's important, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying I don't know why today's sneakerhead decided that it needs this instead of this. When back in 2006, when we got these for the first time since 1990, we were elated. Although I couldn't get a pair because you were in the hospital, pushing our first kid out. And I asked her permission. I told you I'd come back to this story. But I asked her permission, which was nice of me to do. And I was like, yo, can I go? Because I was up. We were up all night. And yeah, I asked her, I was like, hey, I've got a strange request. You know you're a sneakerhead when this happens. And you know you're married to one when that happens. But I was just like, so the Air Jordan 5 Grapes just re-released for the first time since 1990. Can I please go get a pair? And what'd you say? Now, the last thing that these guys have, besides the great shape, the awesome insole, the retro card, and $135 price, is the materials. The materials aren't great, but they're also not garbage. It's like somewhere right in the middle. It does show a little bit of creases. These are worn, but in a good way, and they look great. I love the outsole, how it's not clear, but it's also not blue. I love how its netting is aged along with it, just naturally looking great. These guys are getting there. I'm trying so hard, they're getting there. The yellow netting made it there first, and honestly, that shouldn't have happened that fast. These just came out when? 2019?
2020.
These were a 2020 drop?
Was it 2019?
I don't know, man, 2020 really was a blur. I think you're right. What year are we in now? 2021, sorry. And they're already yellowing. That's not a good look. That's a sign of cheap for $200. And I know that a lot of people love this look. I know that you guys like the blue. I know that you don't like the yellowing, but the vintage thing naturally is awesome. The tongue also, by the way, I just have to say, it's big and puffy, but it's not like super fat and everything. It's got a nice thin tongue to it. It's not like any of those over there. They're not as thin as they should be, but they're very close. So yes, this guy right here is my pickup from 2006. I believe they're still wearable. I will try. I'll probably bring an extra pair of shoes with me just in case, because that would suck. And the 5s were the first one to fall apart on me too. My pair was from high school, so it was a little earlier than these. It was from 1999. But still, I'm excited to wear these, and wouldn't these be awesome looking on a shirt like this? I'm just saying, from like 1990. It would just look so cool, man. Ooh, yeah! This shirt is awesome, by the way. If you don't know, this is my brand, Sense Apparel. Link in the description box for the Instagram handle. That is where you'll find out when this is available first, because we're very close. This is the final sample.
Shut up and take my money.
Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the support. Let me know what you think about these down below in the comment section. Let me know what your best recent pickup is. It's not a recent shoe. Oh, also, I was supposed to do this earlier. I was gonna give a brief history of the Jordan 5 Grape. Real quick, let's go. First release, 1990. Second release, 2006. Third release, 2013. Did a review on those. They're awful. I got rid of them, which is why I have these again. And then there was the Fresh Prince pair that did put the Nike Air back, but they forgot the laces. They did it on purpose. They didn't even put the holes. You can do that yourself with one of those little eyelet hole punchy thingies, and then put laces in there and you'll be good to go. The leather on those look really nice. So did the shape, so did the back of the shoe. And there we go. That is the history of the Air Jordan 5 in the grape colorway and all of its releases. I hope that these re-release soon, just like this. If they don't, that's a bummer. Thank you once again for watching. Thanks for all the support, and until next time, guys, have a good one.